Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lab Classic Remastered. This time we'll take a look at the 1998 Daihatsu Storia X4, also known as the slightly less in-your-face Sirion, if you are from Europe. This is quite an interesting car actually, the X4. This is essentially a factory-built base rally car, think like Evo RS and a couple of the Imprezas. Obviously not on the same levels in terms of power, but this has a very strange engine. I think it's a 712cc turbocharged engine, which is quite wild. We have had a Storia go around the track before. It was the CX2 wheel drive, and it did, well, ridiculously well. It got under 31 seconds, so be interesting to see how the X4 gets along. Four-wheel drive, 198 horsepower, 772 kilos. You can tell it's had some weight reduction because it's missing the chrome streaks across the side. Anyways, the Storia X4 is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to take the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Toyota Celica Rally Car, which is a time of 27.552. The Storia X4 is unlikely to beat that. Now, I should mention, I did say one other Storia has gone around the track, but actually 2 of them have. We've had the sort of, admittedly not very Storia Rally Car go around the track, and that actually was our leaderboard leader for a while. Since then it has, well, let's just say it's come down a little bit from its heyday, but still, we did once have a Storia at the top of our leaderboard. And like I say, the CX2 wheel drive did quite well, so I'm hoping this one does alright. I'm not too sure. Weight wise, I think this actually, even though it has got, you know, some weight reduction, it does actually weigh more than the standard car did, so that probably isn't working in its favour, but we'll see. First flying lap, 31.820. Yeah, I think this might end up being slightly slower than that other one, but that's still quite impressive. In terms of things for this to compete with, well, a lot of the Japanese sort of small hatchbacks it's already beaten. It'd be nice to see it maybe beat something like the Opel Corsa 31.4. I think that could be possible from this. Although the Corsa did have more power, which is a sentence people usually don't say when it comes to Wocky Corsas, or in that case, Opel Corsa. A little bit more refined. I'm sure the youth of Germany don't put fart cans on them, although I'm sure they do. I don't want gearboxes in this as well. We'll check once we pull up. But it's alright, it's fine. It's, like I say, it does... I don't remember a lot about the cars that I cover. I'll go for a bit of a run-up, why not? Let's have a laugh. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of the cars I run, so I'm struggling to remember how the Sirion drove, but I remember it driving a little bit quicker than this. Although actually that was a bit of a stealthy car with its lap time. That was one of those where like you don't realise quite how quick it's going, and then it just puts in like a stonker of a lap time, and that's that almost understeered off into the tyre barrier there. So I think through the last sector there's definitely some time to make up. A little bit of understeer as well, which at this power point maybe you're not expecting that particularly, but it does have it. I should also mention this is not running race mod. There is a separate car in the GT2 Plus mod, the Storia X4 rally car, that is going to run the race mod, not to be confused with the other Storia rally car, which is quicker. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. 31.430. That could go quicker. It didn't, but it could. Yeah, not a bad little lap from the Storia. It's, you know, for a four-wheel drive car, at sort of sub 200 horsepower, there is no point of a car being four-wheel drive over front-wheel drive. And I think that's sort of what it's shown here. They're obviously heavier when they're four-wheel drive, but it's quite good. It's quite chuckable. Okay, so actually we weren't too far off. I think there's a fraction, 31.3 maybe, but I'm happy with the 31.430. 31.430 will place it into 163rd place. Goes in between a Nissan Skyline and a Toyota Corolla 11. Just as God intended. It is quicker than the Mini Cooper Monte Carlo thing. It's quicker than the Mitsubishi FTO. It's quicker than a Lotus Elise. Quicker than a Megane. That's actually not bad. Quicker than the Micra SR, which is probably the closest thing to this as well. Quicker than a Galanza. It is about 0.4 down on the two-wheel drive Storia, which really, like I say, does go to show that there's no point, really, in having four-wheel drive at this point. I should mention it is slower than the Opel Corsa, fractionally, but that's quite irritating. But good display. A historic display, if you will. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I will be driving something that hopefully has a little bit more power. Until then, farewell.